I just cheese it a little bit. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, buddy. Hello, my name is Uni, and welcome back to the Afterlife SMP. Gathering up mangrove leaves today. I need a buttload of mangrove leaves. I have no other way of describing it, but I had to do a little bit of work already in the gaming district because today we're going to be making a brand new game for all the members to play. Now, we've already built a couple of games out here, one being our giant sketch cubed game board. Funkasaurus Rex is also making a game off over by the mountain, I think somewhere behind Craft, at least that's what it looked like he was going to do. Apparently, it's going to be a haunted mansion, and I think that's going to be really fun, especially as we get closer to the Halloween season, which is only like 6 months away, I think. July, August, September, October, November. Oh my God, yeah, no, it's less than 6 months away. I think it's like a season away. Jeez Louise. All right, but anyways, we have to get working on our mini game, which is going to encompass quite a large area. Hello, sirs. How did you get up here in my game? Oh man, these guys think they're so stealthy, trying to get me off guard, but I don't think they accounted for my little cheat cam. But anyways, so as I was saying, here, let's get a little bit safer spot underneath the mangrove tree. There we go. I've outlined the game so far. This is kind of rough. I'm going to bump it over so that it's flush with the road. I might even extend the road all the way out here to the craftal area. But this thing is going to be a massive maze, and I've decided to use the mangrove leaves as my hedge block for the entire thing. And I've debated whether I want to use other types of leaves to indicate whether you're getting closer or further away. But then I figured, you know what? I think it'll be a little more challenging for the players to have to use their memorization skills to get out of the thing. Whether they're trying to get out from the entrance or the exit, it doesn't matter. It's going to be difficult. Now, I've already designed everything in my test world, so all we have to do now is just get as many mangrove leaves as possible, and we will make an outline for us to start up this maze. Now you're probably thinking, Uni, you dingus, how is this supposed to be a difficult and secret maze without anyone knowing the layout when it's just right here for everyone to see? I mean, people can literally just fly right over the top and look at it from above, and I can even perch right on top of my bleachers and just see it from here. And yes, we are going to be building it up by about 6 more layers, but even then you'll be able to tell exactly where to go, which is exactly why, viewers, I have completely concealed where the entrance and exit for the maze is going to be. And that's right, there is no way to tell where to go in and where to come out, because this is going to be sort of hosted on a single day basis where we'll have an event going on, everyone gets to play through, there's going to be a first, second, and third place winner every round. Trust me, this is a 5-step ahead big brain move, because that way no one can route this thing out and plan a path before the start of the event. I have so much prep work to do still. We have to make sure all of this area is completely spawn proof so that no hostile mobs get in here that I don't want in here. And I've got plans. There's going to be little parkour jumps. There's going to be underwater sections, things to mess with you. Maybe there's a riddle, some redstone or something. I don't know. We're just going to kind of go with the flow here. And that's why I've kept this thing not entirely finished. Whoa, yapping a bit too much there. I will leave this for future Uni to deal with, because we don't want to spoil anything while we make all these little traps and secrets. But let's go to spawn and check out my shops to see if we made any profit. Now, last episode, we had visited the shopping district to look at the new radio station that Miney had made. And so far, status update, I haven't heard any music playing yet. But I'm a little suspicious because Miney has been logging in intermittently between these episodes, so I'm wondering if she's already snuck some sort of device underneath my base. All right, but let's go check on the TNT shop. Let's see, I haven't been over here in months, so we're just gonna check every single barrel. See, what do we got? Aha! There we go. A couple of diamond blocks. I got plenty of spares. We just fill this thing right back up. There we go. That's all done and dusted. Now we just gotta check the candle shop, which I have unfortunately not been able to fully restock because I have run out of dyes. And the hardest thing about maintaining this shop is the fact that restocking all these dyed candles is really difficult. It takes a lot of dye to do. But, oh, nope. Looks like that's it. I'm not sure if anything new has popped up besides the radio station so far. It's been a minute since anyone's made anything over here, but I know for a fact Skunk has been working on stuff. He's been doing a lot of work on the backside of his castle, and I just want to take this opportunity to fly through this little arch because I love flying through arches. It's the best way to get around in this game. So this is what Skunk has been working on. We kind of saw it in progress last episode when we berated him on whether or not he had signed us up. That list being Miney's subscription-based service of music, which we are going to have to check my base right after this to see if she has hidden anything away. And, ooh, all right. So, Skunk has been working on... Whoa, okay. I stumbled upon this while he was in the middle of building it. He had just gotten to this point right here. Oh, and he has my favorite block in the windows, the firefly bushes, right up against his patented window design of the glowing blocks behind the copper grates. That is such a cool feature of these builds. And I've already told him I really love these inlaid colors on the edges of the builds. Those are my favorite thing in the world. And he said something about the stained glass windows as well. I'm gonna peep inside. Let's see. Wow. There's so many mushroom glowing blocks. Oh, and he's got the resin. That is part of his shop. He has a plentiful supply of that. I think this is what he was talking about with the stained glass windows, though. And it definitely is a stained glass window. I remember these exact style of windows being at my church as a kid. Oh, I found a little secret. Oh my God. Why do I love this so much? This is so good. I am going to have to borrow this design. This is genius. What in the world? This guy comes up with the coolest tiny details ever. And man, if there's anything that Skunk is good at, it is adding detail to his builds. But now that we've seen it, I hope I haven't spoiled it. I'm pretty sure this episode is going to come out the same time as his episode, so I'll make sure to post it a little bit later than him. All right, but let's go see if Miney has hidden something underneath my base. I'm pretty sure that's what she does whenever you get signed up to her list. All right, well, I've been walking around for a second, but I haven't heard anything yet. And this is where she left the little disc drop shulker box. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Time will tell. Oh my goodness, I've been working in this area for so long that water is filling up these cauldrons. But yes, last episode we worked on a campground. All right, and the sun is setting and the fireflies are out. So let's do a nice little stroll through the campground to get the exact feel. I just want to kick back, roast some s'mores, possibly burn the soles of my rubber boots. That's happened before in real life. I went on a backpacking trip and accidentally opened up the sides of my boots by getting them a little too close to the fire. But this place is just the best. I am in awe. One could say I'm a little addicted to these particles. It's so good. You know what? Let's go check up on what Future Uni has been working on at the maze. All right, we're back over here and ooh, okay, yeah, he's been working on stuff. Let's go to sleep. And then I don't want to spoil too much, but we'll just take a nap and then see what has been done so far, or at least kind of peek around. Okay, so Future Uni is actually now Present Uni, and there is a lot of work that has been done. We have been doing a lot of mob proofing with all of this moss carpet around every single corner. I have to be careful of where I am, because if I look too far in one direction, you'll see some spoilers, but we've been making massive holes throughout this place in every single one of the open rooms. And most of what I'm showing you is going to have parkour that people have to clear to get from one end to the other. Now we're going to do a final walkthrough at the end of the episode, so you get to see a taste of the maze, but I don't want to take too much time in here because we're going to be using it for the event and I don't want to spoil it for all the members as they walk through. Let's just jump out of here and get a time lapse going because I just gotta be careful. Ooh, there are so many spoilers throughout this thing. I gotta be extremely careful of what I show, but let's go ahead and raise all the hedges up by about 5 more blocks. Aha! It's amazing! Woohoo! Oh, I'm so glad that you are watching and not clicking out right now. Okay, let's land in this spot specifically because I've got a little special surprise and I've waited for nighttime to set this up just so I can see how it feels. Oh my god. Alright, it's all set up. Very spooky. I already hear all the sound effects. And I'm testing to see if the carpet is going to do us any good because I'm worried that they're going to have a problem spawning in. Well, I've learned something new today. Apparently, creakings cannot spawn on carpets at all. That means I can't get any of them to spawn if I have these moss carpets sitting around. So we're going to take all of them out. And the only way I'm going to be able to make this function without spawning any other hostile mobs is to put a light source in here and just pray to God that nothing spawns other than the creaking itself. Let's just take out all the grass and replace it with the pale oak moss blocks. This way, they'll have a spawnable block. And it'll also indicate to the maze goers that creakings are about in this vicinity. All right, there we go. Now I can just add in a couple of these to blend it in with the rest of the maze. All right, now all that's left to do is just to wait for nighttime again and see if I made this thing work properly. Okay, it's nighttime now. Let's go inside. See if these guys are active. Oh, I'm on the other side of this thing. Hold up. I just cheese it a little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. They're here. All right. Oh, okay. Hey, buddy. Are the other ones around? Oh, yeah, they're around. Okay. Whoa. Boy, oh, boy. Okay. This is working. God, no one's going to be allowed to have any armor on when they're here. So, yeah, I could see this being very terrifying. If they're... Oh, I'm gonna make so many enemies on this server. Well, I only see these two. I don't see a third one, but maybe that's just because they are taking up the spawn cap for this area. I don't know. Oh, well, there he is. He made his way onto the road. How interesting. Okay. I guess this area is still within 32 blocks of that. That makes sense. Okay. I have an idea. I think I can just move these hearts somewhere underground and away from anything else that they could spawn on. I'm going to try to make these unspawnable as well, but I need to hide these away and make this the only spawnable area for them. Okay, I've come up with a really cool idea, and it involves using Lightmatica. So I've got to go into my schematics. So these guys will spawn in a 33 by 33 area. So let's load this in. Oh, okay, well, we have a bit of a problem. It's all the way over there. All right, I'm doing this the old-fashioned way. It's got to come all the way over to me. And then we're going to move it this way in order to get it overhead, I suppose. And then down a couple. All right, let's see. Did that work? Okay, perfect. Here we go. This will definitely fit. I can move this around to a place where it's not going to interfere with anything else and spawn on a block I don't want it to. This is intended to be like a parkour sort of thing, so we're not going to use any full blocks for that. Okay, I moved it over a little bit. All right, okay, this is perfect. I think if we just put it down right here, we should be solid. I think that'll work pretty well. Okay, let's do that and then wait for nighttime again. Sun is going down. Okay, cool. And then we'll see if these guys spawn in, all three within our little perimeter. Okay, so this is the spot. We're just going to dig underneath a little ways, not too far down. And I believe you can stack these things as well. So I'm going to take a little bit of this. Take our creaking hearts, put them in place. All right, and they're active now. So all we got to do is bury this up, moss carpet down, and there we go. It should be active, and now I don't think it's going to try to spawn out here. We are going to have to cover this in carpet because it will be spawning on this for now, but I am going to be spawn proofing it entirely, like I said, to keep it from interfering with our spawnable area. Ooh, I found a little secret thing to put in the original place we had our creaking hearts. This is gonna... okay. Yeah, this is gonna scare the pants off of anyone who comes around here. Now, I've set these up in some other spots. You can see I've kind of hidden one back here as well, because I just want to make people, you know, a little bit antsy when they go around. Technically, the wardens don't spawn, though, if it's unnaturally placed. It has to be a naturally generated shrieker. All right, but now to test if this finally is going to work. And I have checked underneath all of this area, and I think they are not going to spawn under here. And I want to say the reason is because it can't spawn below the block that it's placed at. But that's what we're testing for. And I've already done like maybe 3 or 4 of these, so I've had to wait like 30 minutes. But now, let's see if these guys will finally spawn in. Okay, we've got 1. Oh, we've got 2. Oh, we have 3. Okay, it worked. Woo! Thank God. Okay. Woohoo! I don't know if I want to be celebrating much, though, because now they're coming after me. All in one go. Oh, my, oh, my. Okay, let's see how this feels. Oh, no. That is bad. Oh, okay. Yeah, running through this thing with those guys running after you. Holy, that is going to be terrifying. Oh, good Lord. Okay, well... It's a good thing we put these down, because now they won't spawn in here. That's where they were spawning every time I tried to do this. All right, but let's go ahead and conclude our test by lying in our bed, because that is the end of today's episode. Thank you, everyone, for coming along to experience this journey with me making the maze. I know that it is going to be a lot of fun once we play through it. We're going to have a couple of game weekends where we all get on and play Sketch Cubed, which, oh my goodness, I completely forgot. I did not explain what this is. Many of you have probably not seen it. It is essentially just Pictionary, but in Minecraft. And we have the stadium here where all of the players can shout out their guesses while the sketcher is down below grabbing blocks from this beautiful array of rainbow colors that they can use to try to convey the prompt that they have been given without saying a single word. So I'm going to be finishing up this maze. In the meantime, there are a lot of things I want to keep secret in order to keep it, you know, a little more entertaining for when everyone goes in for their first time ever. I've got many more tricks up my sleeve, but you'll get to see that in a couple of episodes from now, because we are going to be having all the members go online and try to run through this thing all at the same time. So thank you once again, everyone, for watching today's episode. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. My name is Uni. I am jogging it out today, and I will see you guys next time.